So I have some sad news. You know my Sparda mermaid tail? The mermaid tail that I got from MerNation, my very first silicone mermaid tail that started it all for me. The mermaid tail that helped get me out of an eating disorder because I got a tail at the time I was at a healthy weight and I had to maintain a healthy weight in order to fit into that tail. That tail has gone all over the world with me. It has helped my business grow so much. It's just so special to me. I've used that tail to help other people get into mermaiding. Sparda is the name of the tail. It's a great tail. We all love Sparda very much. I've heard that he is an iconic mermaid tail, and MerNation did an excellent job with this tail, but I am sad to announce that the right foot pocket of my FINIS Rapid monofin in that silicone mermaid tail has cracked. And the crack is about 2 inches long. It got really big this year. I was at an event in Bel Air swimming, and I did like a certain maneuver to try to get onto a dock, and I just felt it crack even more. It's been a small crack for a while now. It just wasn't that concerning, and now it's like a 2-inch crack. So I had two options. One would be to cut open the mermaid tail and try to replace the monofin or fix the monofin, which was not an option for me because Sparda, that mermaid tail, is I think almost 8 years old. I'll put the age right here. But the tail is so old that I can't even apply paint to the silicone, or glue for that matter, and have it stick. Nothing sticks. The silicone is very old, it's very worn down, so if I was to cut open the fluke of that tail and try to repair the monofin that way, it would not work because I would not be able to seal that tail shut again. So my second option would be to take a gamble and just try to fix it myself blindly by reaching inside of the tail and just doing all sorts of magical things. And that's what I chose to do. And I'm happy to announce that it has been successful. I fixed the monofin. It worked. So I am now creating a video, which is this video here, showing you how to fix the foot pocket of your monofin if it is broken inside of your silicone mermaid tail. Now, because I obviously cannot show you my monofin, I am going to use one of my other monofins that is not broken as an example when referencing the cracks and what I'm doing inside of the mermaid tail. So you have like a little box over in one of these corners that will be like this is what it looked like on the outside if this monofin was not like tucked inside of this tail. So hopefully you will find this video helpful if you are like me and you have a beloved silicone mermaid tail that is such good quality that has outlasted the monofin inside of the tail. Sparda has been a champ. He's been around for many years. He's made many kids very happy, and many adults too. So I am gonna do whatever I can to prolong his life for as long as possible. I will link all of the materials that you need for this tutorial in the description box. Those are affiliate links, so if you click on them, I will earn a small commission at no extra cost to you if your order qualifies. So thank you for your support, because this supports my small business and my dreams of being a full-time mermaid, and it means so much more to me than you'll ever know. Once you have everything that you need, which is listed right here, we can dive into this video tutorial. Put your silicone mermaid tail in a well-ventilated area. Now roll your mermaid tail down as far as it can go. Since we will be working with glue, you will want gloves. Now grab your rubbing alcohol. We're going to soak a paper towel in rubbing alcohol, and we are going to use it to clean the cracked area of your monofin and the area around that crack. You will now take one piece of wax paper and you will put it inside of your silicone mermaid tail between the top of the monofin and the top piece of silicone. You will need a second larger piece of wax paper. You will take this piece of wax paper and wrap it around the foot pocket insert that came with your monofin. Secure the wax paper onto the foot pocket with tape and set it aside for later use. The next step is to open up your E6000 glue. Make sure you are in a well-ventilated area when using this, because this stuff is strong and it is not good for you. Take a small amount of E6000 glue and put it on either your pointer finger or your middle finger, and you will cup your hand into a slight C shape. You will now rub the glue on 3 different areas of your mermaid tail. The first area you'll glue is the crack itself, so you'll want to get some glue in between the cracked areas. The second area will be the inside area of the monofin, and the last area you will put glue is on the top outer portion of the monofin, right by the crack. Once you have the glue in all the areas that you need it, pull your hand out, carefully take off the gloves, and if you'd like to, you can put on a fresh pair of gloves. Take the monofin foot pocket support that is wrapped in wax paper and carefully insert it into the foot pocket of the damaged monofin. Next, you'll take a pool noodle and insert it into your tail. This will help promote airflow. For extra airflow, you may want to grab an electric fan. You can use rocks or some other sort of primitive method to slightly prop up the back of the fan. Plug in your fan, turn it on, and leave your tail to dry. Repeat this process at least 3 times. Bear in mind that the tail will never be as durable as it once was, but this is a good temporary fix to prolong the life of your tail. Okay, so it is Mermaid Phantom of the future now. We have fixed the mermaid tail. I put 3 layers of glue on the tail, but today we're going to take the mermaid tail out for its first swim since I have repaired it. Again, I used 3 different layers. This took about 6 days because I waited 24 hours in between each gluing session before adding more glue. So it took about 6 days in total. Today would be, I guess, the 7th day because I had to wait another 24 hours at least before swimming. Full disclosure, I did wait longer than that. But today's a big day. We're gonna take the tail out for a swim and hopefully it'll go well. I hope this video tutorial has helped you to save your beloved silicone mermaid tail or your monofin or dive fins if you are a diver and you also have a correct foot pocket and you're not even a mermaid. Hopefully this will help you out. Please share it if it does because that really helps me a lot because the more traction I get on my channel, the more views I get, and ultimately the more money I can make, and the hopes and dreams of being a full-time mermaid just get this much closer to me. Just like this much, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Side note, I just pulled my camera out from the tail because I was trying to get inside shot, and a feather just magically appeared. So that's kind of cool. Really pretty feather. Let's actually go take a look at that. Maybe a seagull? Anyways, I guess Sparda has a feather now. We'll just leave that there.